Welcome back to Live Darts. We're here at the Modus exhibition in Watford. We've got Bully Boy Michael Smith. Michael, off the stage, good crowd in tonight?
Yeah, it was alright, it seemed fine. Got a few little bit of echoes, but every exhibition is good. They just love to come and have a good time, make sure you repay me a favour with the good darts.
Busy time of year coming up, so I'm guessing some practice on a stage like this is only a good thing.
Yeah, of course, I come into practice now and everyone else has just sat around talking. It's only been me practicing for the last hour and a half, 2 hours. But this is what I use, these are the practice that I need for that. I'm either at home in the pub practicing, or I come here and you get the match on the stage like you just said as well. So it does help in the long run.
First time we've caught up since the match play. I know obviously on the night it was all very raw. Did that take a while to get over?
I'm still not over it yet, but that night did kill me. I got asked the same question 5 or 6 times and I just brought it. This is where I was that close to swearing. I said, listen, I've just answered this question, and you just asked me the same one. But yeah, that's what got on top of me. He was answering the same question and it just kept making me think and think. But now I'm over it now. I've got 2 weeks or 3 weeks till the Grand Prix, and that's the only thing I'm looking forward to now because it's a new TV. Hopefully make the final this time I actually pick up one, but no, I just make sure I keep playing well, and I'm not doing it on the floor, which this year I've not been really fussed. Even the Europeans, I'm shocking on the minute, but I'm still picking up on the TV. I made what, 2 major finals this year, the UK Open semis, the Vegas final as well, so it's not like I'm playing bad on TV, it's just I'm going into floor tournaments thinking, well, let's get ready for the next TV, I'm not really fussed about this now.
Did the match play hurt more than all the other two, the Premier League and the Worlds?
I think it did, because the match play, there was just something in me thinking I knew I'd won it, and the way it started, I think I did it with Michael as well in the Worlds. I just started so slow, and I think he beat me 7-3, not 7 sets he won. I missed darts in 6 of them, so I could have won. And then it was the same with Rob, 9-0 down. I could have been 4-0, 5-4, and I managed to get it to 13-11. So I actually come back at him. It's just that little stumbling block when I started, and it was like, right, just come on, push on instead of trying too hard. Then I let him have a lead, relax, start playing proper, get back into it, and then I start trying again instead of just keeping relaxed the full game. So I've had a few tough learning curves in the World's, Premier League and the match play, but it will come.
I watched the final back, and the darts you threw in those first 2 sessions, they were on the wire doubles. They weren't missing by a long way either, because we get caught up in the moment the same as you do watching it at the venue, so I took some time to watch it back, and it's just like, we're talking the finest of margins here in this game. Yeah,
if they made the doubles maybe a millimetre either side, I'd win every game I played. It's just, but no, it's one of the things you've got to deal with. It's part and parcel of the game. I could turn up there, say Barnsley or Gibraltar and not miss a thing and win the tournament, and 2 days later I'm back to missing 25 darts in 3 legs. It happens, it's part of it, that's what we practice for. Well, not practice to miss, but you practice just to get better and better, and you've got to deal with the highs and also the lows with the game as well.
I didn't realise the other day as well how far down the European ranking you are. So Dan said on the commentary that there's a possibility you could miss the European Championship finals. Would that be a disaster for you if you didn't?
I've got a week off. I've just literally said 5 minutes ago I'm not really bothered about the floor tournaments and the Europeans this year. For me, it was, I've won them. I've won one World Series. For me this year was to win a major, and that's all I've been trying to concentrate on. And everything else is history. It's just, I know I've lost in the finals, I've not won one yet, but I'm still not bothered about Europeans, or maybe next year I might be. If I've not won one, then I won't be. I want to chase that one, and I'm making sure I give it every single thing that I've got. I've been taking time off to practice, get used to it. I should be in Visa this weekend, didn't bother going, because I can't say I want to take time off because I'm here tonight, but the travelling, I want to stay away from it a bit, get ready for the Grand Prix, the Champions League, the Grand Slam, a lot bigger tournaments to win there. And I'm not saying the European isn't, or European events, it's just something I want to focus on. I want to win the big ones.
Obviously you're going to have to try and qualify for Gibraltar first of all.
No, I'm already in. I'm seeded for Gibraltar.
Are you seeded? I thought when we were chatting the other day you said that you get to go.
No, Joe Cullen did me a favour, he knocked Jamie Hughes out and then William O'Connor. So I went in at 16th seed, I think, because I was.
Oh, so that's changed the seed and then.
Yeah, no, that was last week.
Yeah, so when we did chat, you did say you had to go and
because
qualify.
I think I was 19th, but then because I didn't play last year, all of September, nothing come off my rankings.
Right.
So I went up to 13th, I think, but then because I got beat off Michael second round, I dropped back to 16 because Rob was behind me, because Rob needed to qualify on this, but he picked up someone there. Joe was behind me, and there was a few behind he actually took over, but now I'm seeded for Jib, so I'm not supposed to qualify. So.
Have you actually done the calculations, what you think you do need?
No, because then I start worrying. As long as I go up there and just be me and play myself, and then I'll win matches and I'm not going to say probably win the tournament, but I know I can win them. So as long as I be myself and just keep focused, thinking about things that I need, or I need him to beat him, or I need me to beat him, then him to... I don't know, that's about it. It's just about me. It's my fault I'm in this position because I've not given a toss what I've been doing this year on the floor. So if I don't qualify, I've got another week at home to focus on the next tournament, and if I do, it's a bonus.
Touch on the Grand Prix as well. Have you got a game plan sorted out? Because the Grand Prix is the one that seems to undo players, and they go there and don't go with a set plan. I know I spoke to Rob last year and he said it fried him mentally because he didn't have a plan. If he went inside 18s, are you going to go tops and 10s?
No, last year I started throwing at 15s because 15s is probably better at that than I am at 10s or tops. So I need to win this year. The only reason I throw at tops is because I can hit a 9 that way, and that's all to think about. So I'm probably lying because I will go for tops, but I'm going to hopefully sack it off and just go double 15, because if I do push it, I've got my favourite double just above it, and if I snatch it, I'll probably win to 2. So with tops, I either push it high or push it low, I don't hit a double. I think that's why you see someone like Justin used to go for 14s, he's got the doubles either side. It's just people who go for tops, yeah, it's my favourite double, but it's just, people just want the 9 dart, and I'm not really fussed now about that. Like I said early on, I just want to win them titles now, not think about legs.
Also, I thought lots been made of your point situation recently, that you did change temporarily. Now, a lot of people probably don't know this, but you still play with your original set of unicorn darts. You haven't changed like many players do. Was that a big thing to take those original points out of your dart then, if you haven't changed it?
I think I changed the darts back in, I think I played Bunting in the Europeans when Dobie used my other dart against Joe Cullen in the finals. That was because I was struggling. I thought, I changed my darts. I used them for a month just to get my confidence back. So when I went back to the other ones, I was like, I missed these, back on now. But yeah, when I changed the points, it's because for some reason since March maybe, going to Europeans, my darts just won't stick in, and it's just in my head now. And I put the new points in, still wasn't sticking in. So I've gone back to my gold points now, the original ones in the darts. And I just give up on the fact that I will get bounced out. It's part of the game now, but it's just weird to me that in England or on TV, I don't get as many as I do as when I'm abroad. And it all started from the World Cup when I was abroad, I was on TV. The 2 darts at the Bull, they were perfect, there was nothing there. Yet they come out and then I'm playing matches where I'm getting 10, 11, every match I'm getting them. So I just give up on the fact, and it's, no, I've just got to live with it now, that's why I just laugh them off now.
Well, we touched on in a Twitter conversation where I wasn't board bash or anything like that, and I said, is it something to do with the way the boards are stored in Europe? Because it wasn't just you, it just seems to be across the Euros.
I think I commented and said it is right, because I don't get him. At the World Champs, I think it was 59 or 60. 59 or 62 is one of them through the full event, and he said that I had more. No, Michael van Gerwen had more than me, because I think he had 69. But when you look, I threw half as many darts as Michael van Gerwen. He threw something like 25,000 darts at full event, and I threw 14,000. So, and he beat me in the final as well. And I'm always the top of the stats. And like Eddie Lewis is suffering now. He had to take one of the dartboards home from the ProTour on the weekend because I think he had 13 in one of his matches. But luckily enough, he still won. But I'd probably get in trouble for this because Unicorn will see it. So but I don't think it's their fault. I think it's you just said the way it's stored, the way they said they leave him behind stage at Europeans. When it's coming out from a cool place where everything's on, and it's like vice versa. Leave him in front of the stage, like under the stage where all the heat is, not behind where everything's blocked. It's all bouncing everywhere. I don't know. It's some PDC Europe, Unicorn as well. Maybe need to look into. But it's part of the game now.
Finally saw on social media as well, Junior coming on, he finally got was it 20th maximum?
Yeah, and then he hit his 21st not long after, but yeah, he's stupid now, he's gone like ridiculous on darts. Like, if he's 6 weeks off, he couldn't practice with me 12 till 3, and then he would cry to come back home at 7 o'clock, and his mum was going mad because I was only getting home at 10, 11 o'clock, and his bedtime's supposed to be at 9, so I got a few telling offs. For like the last couple of days of the 6 weeks off, I said, right, you cannot come home. He said, alright, can you practice with me then? So I did 12 till 3 in the pub with him again. Then he had to practice, I think 5 till 7 with him in the house. Then I got back out and do 7 till 10, and then proper tired doing it, but the kid's just unreal. I mean, you see like people saying, oh, it's only 4 foot high, 5 foot long. So, but for a 4 foot high kid throwing at that, I'm 6'1", I'm standing at 7'9", I'm throwing at 5'8". It's the same. I'm just progressing him up, but he does not. Well, I'm not saying he doesn't miss, but he hits 9 times out of 10 where he goes for. And our practice, we'll do the 12 till 3. It was like 81 to 170 checkouts. We've got 6 darts to the 100, then 9 darts to 170. And we always did it. We didn't miss because he's on his little board. And then every Tuesday and Thursday, he used to come with me the darts for the 6 weeks. So I had like league matches Tuesday and Thursday. Then he used to want to stay behind because some of the lads had played pairs. So it was me and him pairs, I was on mine, he was on his, and we'd stay on online. And it was just him hitting the doubles all the time, hitting the scoring, and I just chipped in every now and again.
As well, you've been around the block, shall we say. Everyone's known about Michael Smith from a young age. And I touch on Leighton Bennett with you as well, because I compare him to you an awful lot, because he's thrown into the darting stardom at a young age. Do you think it's too young for people to be talking about him? Because obviously I say that because you were thrust into it at a young age as well.
He's a lot younger than I was. I was 17, 18. But I'd only been playing for 2 years and started playing at 15. And it was always my thing when I learned how to swim, you jump in the deep end. When I learned to play darts, got the BBC. But with Leighton, the kid's unreal. But like you say, he's 13 or 14. He's not got no worries in the world. Yeah, he's done other builds. He can either practice, go to school, whatever he does, play his Xbox, back to practice. He doesn't have, like you just said, bills, cars to run, family. And that's how you see over the years where people progress and how they handle it. But for now, the kid is unreal. And only time will tell if he's going to get better or if the factors of life will take over.
A lot of talk about him potentially getting a BDO Grand Slam pick. Do you think that's wise to thrust someone in so young into that environment? I say on the stage, because you played on the stage all your life and things like that. Because that must be hard to handle for someone experienced.
I can say for him, I know he wants it. I know he'll want to play. And I remember my first year in the Premier League, I wanted it the year before. And I didn't get it. I was in the mention and I got it that year and I really wanted it, but I knew in the back of my mind I wasn't ready. I was not ready for it, but if you get offered the Premier League, you're going to take it. You're not stupid. And I just knew, and that ruined me for 2 years then. And I just wouldn't, if Leighton watches this, I wouldn't want it ruin him. So if you're in that Grand Slam and lost all 3 games, and then he's confident could be knocked for 2-3 years, he comes back then as a 17-year-old, 18-year-old, where he's got the factors of life again, and then he's got to try to compete again. So he might want it, but just give off it a little bit and just wait. Things happen for a reason, time does tell.
Michael, absolute pleasure chatting to you here in Watford, mate, as always, mate. Thank you very much for taking time.
Cheers, lad.